a more part of our ordinary experience. The predictions that things would get drier and hotter are occurring, and that will continue. We're in quite a cycle, but the predictions that I see, that the more serious predictions of warming and fires to occur later in the century, 2040 or 2050, they're now occurring in real time.
Oh, look at this flare up over here. I wonder, is this near the reservoir? Maybe Jade Hernandez's camera. I'm not sure. Is that Jade?
Detective.
Okay, Jade, are you with us? You got a flare up over there?
I am. We are in that same spot that we've been in, and I can tell you, you can see, Mark, what the big concern is. Some of these eucalyptus trees, they don't have them anymore.
Oh, look at this flare up over here. I wonder, is this near the reservoir? Maybe Jade Hernandez's camera. I'm not sure. Is that Jade?
Detective.
Okay, Jade, are you with us? You got a flare up over there?
I am. We are in that same spot that we've been in, and I can tell you, you can see, Mark, what the big concern is. Some of these eucalyptus trees, they don't have them anymore.
Oh, look at this flare up over here. I wonder, is this near the reservoir? Maybe Jade Hernandez's camera. I'm not sure. Is that Jade?
Detective.
Okay, Jade, are you with us? You got a flare up over there?
I am. We are in that same spot that we've been in, and I can tell you, you can see, Mark, what the big concern is. Some of these eucalyptus trees, they don't have them anymore.
Oh, look at this flare up over here. I wonder, is this near the reservoir? Maybe Jade Hernandez's camera. I'm not sure. Is that Jade? Okay, Jade, are you with us? You got a flare up over there?
I am. We are in that same spot that we've been in, and I can tell you, you can see, Mark, what the big concern is. Some of these eucalyptus trees that are inside of the park. Most of this is just a smoky embers. You can see it all emanating from the ground, but every once in a while you see a hot spot. You see the flames picking up some fuel and then just burning.
My name is Tim Chavez. I serve on CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 4 as a fire behavior analyst. When you look at the fire in the daylight hours, especially from the Santa Barbara front country perspective, the fire looks very benign. The tongues of flame are real tiny. It doesn't appear to move much, and in fact, the acreage movement in the daylight hours is minimal. Bulk of the acres the last 3 or 4 days has been acreage that has been consumed as the fire moves at night. Nighttime firefighting is kind of its own danger because it's very difficult to become oriented to the terrain. We move resources from other parts of the fire, so firefighters arrive in an area that they have not seen in daylight, and that's one of the cautions that we have on our list of on our checklist of cautions called the 18 situations that shall watch out. Oh my God! Oh my God! Holy shit! Woo! Oh my God! That looks like we just got ourselves a new paint job. Oh, and a new roof. Oh shit! I had to run another 45
That fire is now 60% contained. KPIX5's Dahl Lynn is live at one home that was right on the fire line. Doc?
That's right, this entire property here covered in pink fire retardant. It turned this white and blue jet ski into pink. Walk with me here. You can see this water fountain, pink. The roof, pink. All the trees around it, all covered in pink fire retardant. The homeowners suspect that played a huge part in saving this house. David and Kit Sondergeld are assessing the damage around their property. Even though their house is still standing, the fire wiped out the infrastructure around it, like their water and electrical systems. They also lost some outbuildings.
Our heart and soul is here. This is our nest. It's damaged. Your emotions go up and they go down, so it's interesting. We go in shock, then we come out and we think for a little bit.
They're thankful for the firefighters on the ground and in the air. Air tankers dropped tens of thousands of gallons of water and retardant to suppress the fire.
That and the manpower that was out here, it absolutely saved the house. So I think without that, it would have engulfed the house.
Everything on the property, even their SUV, covered in the pink stuff. A CAL FIRE captain says the retardant is extremely effective.
It will stick, it's really sticky, and it will coat onto the vegetation, therefore hopefully slowing the progress of that fire in order to get the ground resources in there.
The marsh fire destroyed one house and at least 3 outbuildings. Investigators are still not sure what started it. For David and Kit, they're just glad they survived with their cat.
I think we've got a pretty good perspective. We've got each other, so that's most important.
Yeah, that moment really made me smile. It reminds us to really put things into perspective dealing with tough and difficult situations. Now, there is still an evacuation order in place for Marsh Creek Road between Gill Drive and Morgan Territory Road. Firefighters say there are still a lot of hot spots in this area. Live in East Contra Costa County, I'm Donald Lynn, KPIX 5.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Facebook Live and YouTube. I'm meteorologist Johanna Wagstaff to talk about the science around the latest round of historic wildfires in California. So if you have any questions about the science of what's happening in California with the fires, send me a comment. And
This is a completely unprecedented nature.
Structures. Where's that? Oh boy. I guess you just let some of the stuff just burn, huh? I can actually feel that heat, Kyle. You feel that? Oh my God. Wow, it is blowing out that side. That's crazy. Look at... Look at... I have no idea, guys. This is over 100 homes. I have no idea, guys. This is over 100 homes. These fires are still burning in the left. Yeah, that's cold.
super windy. It's not helping at all.
This is one piece of here. These fires are still burning and all that. Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, that's cold.
This fucking power line. This shit is about to. Look at this fucking power line. This shit is about to. Look at this fucking power line. This shit is about to.
Wow. Wow.
And we are walking down Agate towards Harlan. And if you can see the mountains, I'll zoom up a little bit closer here for you. As you can see the ridge here that I've always wanted to fly off of.
Well, now you can. It's
Now,
really clear.
now it's all clear, so I could easily do that. So this is somebody's fireplace topper laying in the side street. And of course the fronds from some of the palm trees that are around here, but look at this oak tree. Completely wiped out. That's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Look at that. So I'll zoom up on that. I mean, geez, that tree is gone and the branches are all over the top of the roof. And yeah, you can see the tree has been uprooted. So that wind blasting through here is pretty good. Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah, that's just craziness. So that whole tree ripped completely out of the ground. And that's not the only tree. There's other trees with the wires and cables. So this is the light pole. And then this is just a little tree. Oh, there's another one. Look at another oak tree. Man, that wind must have been.
It was howling
through here. Holy moly. Look at that. And that's right on top of the guy's cars.
Yeah.
Look at that. Holy crap.
Yeah, he must have been flying through here. Had to have
That's just craziness. Luckily, it didn't take out their cars.
280.
Wow, that's amazing.
Crazy.
Did you guys stay or did you come? Wow.
Blew the garage door in? Holy smokes.
And another tree. This is a willow tree.
Oh, there's a big old hole in their roof.
Yeah, oh yeah, look at the roof's been ripped off.
Yeah.
That wind is blowing so hard, ripped the shingles off.
So what address? This is 2856.
Yeah.
What street are we in? I don't remember.
You survived? Have been shredded. This is a little playground here.
We had to park by the Elks Lodge and walk in.
Yeah, another big old pine tree just.
Yeah, there's a couple. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. All the.
They're shredded.
Yeah. Well, you guys will be able to see the footage that Grandpa's getting right now. It's pretty crazy out here.
Oh, Grandpa's on live?
No, he's taking it with the DSLR. And,
Wow. Literally shredded this house. It's amazing. The garage door is pushed all the way in. And that's just.
That's how bad the wind was going through here. I mean,
That's
the
just.
roof of this house is the sheets are tore off, not just the shingles, it's the sheets. That's bare house. So.
And look at this house here, Cole.
Yeah.
Here's an old house,
Old house, it's perfectly fine.
and I mean it's got a shingle roof.
Yeah.
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh, look at it, blew the whole roof stack off of their house.
Probably off this house
Probably
here.
off this, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I just wanted to show.
Still smoldering. So this is Carter Creek, and you can see the debris. And this time of year, of course, the creek is pretty much empty, but. On this house, had a fire. They got a fire, and then look at the roof.
This is spiritual warfare that you have been dealing with. This is not a fight that you have been dealing with flesh and blood, but this is a fight against principalities and evildoers and unclean spirits.
RTJ3.